Good morning, everyone. Ken Roper here at the North Old Pendleton Recycling Center that we're excited to be reopening this morning after a couple of weeks of much needed maintenance and freshening up. We've also redesigned some things in this center, as we will be doing in all of the centers in a rolling schedule throughout the summer. But to take you through here so that you can start thinking about the way that you want to use this center, you can plan ahead, the way you can even pack your car. I want to step you through some of the changes so that you can see what's going on. And the first thing you'll see is the state law stop for pedestrians. One of the things that led us to redesigning these centers is we had one of our attendants that was actually struck by a car here a few months ago, and safety needs to be our first concern. So a lot of these changes you're going to see are for the safety of our employees and for the safety of you, for the users. But the very first thing you'll see is a couple of speed bumps. And if we could, we'll walk on up and I'll show you some other things. But if you could, when you pull into a center, they're not designed for you to come through here quickly. They are not. So don't think that you're going to drive through a recycling center and it's going to be a quick process. We want it to be an efficient process, and we'll show you how to make it more efficient for you. But the first thing is make sure your speeds stay low for the safety of you, your property, the other visitors, the truck drivers, and also for the attendants. Come on around and I'll show you a couple of the other things there. One of the first things you're going to notice when you pull up is there's a yellow striped area right here next to the bins. The bins are all blue. The bars are all blue to show you this is where you unload your loads. Where you park is in the yellow striped area. That's the unloading zone. But the first one you're going to come to is brown goods. So this is your loose leaves, your furniture, your building materials. I'll tell you, this brown goods location in all of the centers, but here at North Old Pendleton as well, is intended for the piece of furniture that you know you can't resell or give to another family member, or the few pieces of lumber you have. It's not really intended here for contractors or for big loads of building construction and demolition debris. It's not intended for that. You always can take those to the main center in easily. But if you come here and you're getting ready to unload a brown goods load here, you'll pull over into the yellow area and you'll have a bin here to unload in. Now we'll move on up to the next step. All right, right back behind Jamie Burns, who's filming this, thank you, Jamie, is a red marked area. That's a no parking area. It's no driving area and everything else. That's meant for safety on the other side. The pass-through lane is marked with green arrows. And again, right here in front of me is the yellow striped unloading zone. Here's where you will unload your metal items. Now, when we say metal, we mean the tin cans, not aluminum. That goes into a different place. So metal means your tin cans, your scrap metal, those sorts of things which the county can resell in bulk and help pay for the recycling program. So the next after brown goods is metal. So here, as you get to the next step, you'll notice another speed bump. This is to make sure our attendants can get out and back to their office where they do their work and come out and assist in the recycling efforts and the trash disposal efforts. There's the state law that you have to watch for pedestrians right here. So this speed bump is to help you slow back down. Again, we've got the white pass-through lane with the green arrows, the yellow unloading, so you could pull over and you would unload here your tires. Now, keep in mind that directly across from me and directly across from the tires is a camera where when the center is open, someone can be watching. So if you're a contractor out there or you're a company that sells tires and you have some old used tires, don't bring a bunch of tires in here because we will be knocking on your door. This is for the average citizen in Pickens County to throw away 1 or 2 or up to 4 tires here, but it is not intended in any way for commercial, and that's the reason that the tires are directly across from the camera here so that we can keep a good eye on that. All right, next here at North Old Pendleton is our cardboard. Now this needs to be broken down cardboard boxes. It's not paper, it's not things like cereal boxes, things like that. This is corrugated cardboard is the best use for this bin. So those other things may be trash or they may be paper, but try to put corrugated cardboard broken down to help maximize the efficiency. Again, you've got a yellow area you can pull off, or if you don't have cardboard, you can keep going in the green area. Okay, next at North Old Pendleton is the trash compactors. This is for your regular household garbage or anything that you can't dispose of elsewhere in the facility that's considered household garbage would go here. You'll notice we've got this compactor is closed because we try to run one at a time to preserve the capacity. So while one's closed, the other is open. You can see the open one down here. But the main thing you'll be concerned about is you'll pull over in the yellow area like this gentleman's doing right here, and he's doing a good job. He pulled over in the exact right spot where he's going to pull over safely out of the flow of traffic, and people will then be able to unload their garbage. Now, after we're done here, we'll step around to the other side and you'll see a couple other items. Just beyond the trash compactors, you'll still be pulled over in the yellow area, but you can get rid of cooking oil. We have our paint exchange. If you want to get some paint, you can pick up some paint here. Antifreeze, oil filters, all of those things right here, just beyond the trash compactors. Okay, as you come around the corner, this will be an area of the station that didn't used to be used in this way. So this is kind of the new area of the station, and it's for our recyclables. But the first thing you'll notice is that, just like this truck is about to do, you stay to the outside if you're driving through. If you're driving on through like he's going to do. But if you're going to go down in the recyclable area, you pull over here in this left-hand lane, and I'll walk you around there next. And then down here, again, at the very bottom of the North Old Pendleton Recycling Center, you'll see that, again, there's the pull-off area that's marked in yellow. There's the drive-through area that's with the green areas. And there's also a slight little merge lane down here as well. But this is where you'd pull over to dispose of your plastics. You would also dispose of your aluminum cans down here, and also your paper. You can have all of those things that you dispose of down here, and that's the new expanded and reorganized North Old Pendleton Recycling Center. Okay, a couple of thoughts as you're loading your vehicle up to come to the North Old Pendleton Recycling Center is think about, for efficiency's sake, how you're going to pack your car. And the way to think about it is last in is going to be the first out. So the last thing you want to put in your car is going to be the first thing you come to up there. But let's start from the opposite end. Think about it from the very end. The first thing you should put in your car or your truck is the paper, the plastics, and the aluminum, because that's down here at the very end of the center. So rather than you having to fish around in your vehicle for these things, put the aluminum, the plastics, and the paper in first. Then put your household garbage in, or if you've got a paint can or something like that, put that in. After that, put your cardboard in. If you've got a tire, put your tire in, then your metal, and last, any brown goods, small furniture or small construction debris. That way, when you pull up, the things that you need, that's very first thing in the center, will be the very first thing in your car. So think about that. Remember, last in will be the first out, and that'll make this center work as efficiently as possible. Thank you. We appreciate your patience right now. We appreciate your patience as we work through this. I think this system is going to work well forever. Everyone, if you have suggestions or you notice things that are not working as well as they could, please send us that information. You can submit it through our Facebook page, or you can email the county, call the solid waste office, because we're looking to make this as efficient as possible. We've designed what we've done a lot based on your feedback from our surveys that we had out. But if we need further modifications, we're always open to that to make these centers work as efficiently as possible for you, the citizens. Thank you.